cast has just been revealed and it is absolutely stacked. And in this video, we are going to tell you who will be playing as who, but before that, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Eternals follows an immortal human species sent to Earth to defend humans against deviants. Introduced in 1976, the Jack Kirby comic introduces three different groups that were created by celestial gods: the Deviants, humans, and the Immortal Eternals, of which there are more than 30. They are the product of celestial manipulation of the evolution process, setting up an inevitable confrontation between good and evil. So far, the only direct connection to the Eternals in the MCU has been via Thanos with his father Alars, name dropped in Avengers Infinity War. However, now that the official trailer has been released for the film, it features a bit more about the immortal cosmic beings and what they've been doing for centuries living on Earth. They are a group of immortals who have been on Earth for 35 years. They've been there amongst the MCU, said Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige at 2019 San Diego Comic-Con. Feige announced 8 of the Eternals who will be in the upcoming movie at SDCC 2019 and an additional 3 characters at Disney's D23 Expo in August 2019. A lot of the characters are gender swapped from their original versions. Since they're all cut from the same cloth, the majority of them all have similar superhuman abilities, including super strength and ability to fly. So let's have a look at the actors who are going to play these awesome roles. Richard Madden as Icarus. Richard Madden is best known for portraying Game of Thrones' Robb Stark, the character responsible for inadvertently setting up the infamous Red Wedding. In 2018, Madden won a Golden Globe for his performance in the BBC series Bodyguard and portrayed Elton John's former manager John Reed in Rocketman. For Eternals, Richard Madden will play Icarus, a character with a cosmic energy manipulation powers. In the comics, Icarus is the father of Icarus, who in Greek mythology dies after flying too close to the sun. Icarus takes great pride in protecting the human race through modern means and even becomes a professional wrestler known as Iceberg. Icarus also has the ability to teleport but doesn't quite enjoy the experience. He's also in a romantic relationship with Sersi, and their relationship is seen evolving over time. Icarus also jokes that he could lead the Avengers now that Iron Man and Captain America are no longer around. Salma Hayek as Ajax. Salma Hayek rose to fame by appearing in Robert Rodriguez films like Desperado and From Dusk Till Dawn. For the 2002 biopic Frida, she received a Best Actress Oscar nomination for her portrayal of Mexican artist Frida Kahlo. In the recent years, Hayek co-starred in the Grown Ups franchise and will play Sonia Kincaid in The Hitman's Wife Bodyguard, and now she will be playing the role of Ajax in The Eternals. Ajax was first introduced as a man in the second issue of The Eternals. The character was worshipped by the Incans as Tecumseh and was buried deep in the Incan tomb to sleep until awoken by Icarus. The Eternal also fought in the Trojan War. Like Icarus, the character can fly and has the ability to teleport. Hayek shared her excitement for the gender swap role on Instagram. "I'm so excited to join Marvel family as Ajax, the mother of all Eternals. It is used to be the father of Eternals, but girls, this is our time," Hayek wrote in July 2019. Angelina Jolie as Thena. Angelina Jolie, who will be playing Thena, became a Hollywood star during the mid to late 90s. She won a Golden Globe for her performance in the 1998 HBO film Gaia, and the Best Supporting Actress Oscar for her portrayal of the sociopathic Lisa Rowe in Girl Interrupted. During the 2000s, Jolie starred as the title character in the Lara Croft franchise as well as in Mr. and Mrs. Smith. In recent years, she portrayed Maleficent in Walt Disney's franchise of the same name and was recently in Taylor Sheridan's Those Who Wish Me Dead. Most of her fans believe that she is perfectly suited for the role of Thena in Eternals. Thena was born in Olympia and is the daughter of Zuras. In the comics, she has a secret love affair with Eternals enemy Crow. Thena can also fly, has super strength and super speed. Donley as Gilgamesh. This South Korean superstar Dong Suk-ma aka Don Lee has won major awards for feature films like The Neighbor, Train to Busan, and The Outlaws. In 2019, he headlined the action thriller The Gangster, The Cop, The Devil. In The Eternals, Don will play Gilgamesh, who is first introduced as the Forgotten One, an Eternal that was exiled from his kind by Zurus because he spent too much time around humans. Because of that, the character became known by several legendary aliases including Hercules, Beowulf, and Gilgamesh. He eventually joined the Avengers in the comics. Lauren Ridloff as Macari. Ridloff is a deaf actress who is best known for portraying Connie in The Walking Dead. She's also former Miss Deaf America and recently starred in the Broadway production Children of a Lesser God, for which she earned a Tony Award nomination. She has also appeared in Sound of Metal, Legacies, and New Amsterdam. Ridloff's Eternal character was originally a man in the comic book series and was gender-bent for the film. Macari is well educated and was also born in the ancient Greek city of Olympia. Macari is known for being part of major historical events such as the Trojan War and the Battle of the Alamo, and it seems her penchant for engaging with history will be front and center in Eternals. The character also had the ability to create cyclones by running in circles and can also sprint at the speed of light. Kumail Nanjiani as Kingo. Comedian Kumail Nanjiani's star has been on the rise for a while. He broke out as Dinesh Chongthai in the HBO series Silicon Valley and got an Oscar nomination for co-writing the romantic comedy The Big Sick, which is based on his relationship with Emily B. Gordon, in which he also starred in the leading role. Nanjiani also starred alongside Dave Bautista in the comedy Stubber with Issa Rae in The Lovebirds, and he was nominated for an Emmy Award for a guest spot in Jordan Peele's The Twilight Zone reboot. It is no wonder that Kumail got cast as Kingo in The Eternals. Kingo is supposed to be one of the most skilled swordsmen on Earth. He spent so much time training with samurai that he transitioned into becoming a famous Japanese action star. Marvel may be changing up the character a bit in the film. In the studio's official description for the movie, Kingo is described as being cosmic powered. Leah McHugh as Sprite. Yet another surprising turn of events. Leah has been cast as Sprite, who is supposedly the oldest character in the comic but does not age but remains a young boy. Because of that, the young-looking Eternal likes to play tricks, often at the expense of his own kind. Sprite's gender has been swapped to female, and 13-year-old Leah is more than stoked to play this role. Brian Tyree Henry as Fastus. Brian Tyree Henry portrays Paperboy in Apex, Atlanta, and Detective Mike Norris in the Child's Play reboot, and voiced Jefferson Davis in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. In The Eternals, Brian will play Fastus, who, unlike the other Eternals, was introduced later in the comics in 1985. Fastus still has similar powers to the rest. He's fast, strong, and can fly. He also made Kingo's sword as he is an engineer and inventor. Gemma Chan as Sersi. Gemma Chan has starred in everything from the hit romantic comedy Crazy Rich Asians to Captain Marvel, where she portrayed Kree warrior Minerva, and most recently as Namaari in Disney's Raya and the Last Dragon. In Eternals, Chan will play Sersi, one of the Eternals with a deep love of humanity and Earth, describing it as beautiful immediately after the Eternals landed. In the comics, the character is able to manipulate molecules and atoms. She also has superhuman strength, telepathy, telekinesis, and can manifest cosmic energy. In the film, Sersi will have a romantic history with both Icarus and the Black Knight, with the trio involved in love triangle. Kit Harrington as Black Knight. Richard Madden won't be the only god star entering the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Harrington Whitman is a physicist who took over the mantle of the Black Knight from his uncle. What he didn't know was that the Black Knight was known as supervillain. Whitman may not be superpowered like the Eternals, but he is quite skilled with a sword. In the comics, Black Knight started a relationship with Sersi. Barry Keoghan as Druid. Barry Keoghan most notably starred in Christopher Nolan's Dunkirk and also has been in the killing of a sacred deer in the HBO series Chernobyl. In the Eternals, Coogan is playing Droog. Droog was a member of the KGB and Icarus' cousin. Marvel Studios described the character as an aloof loner. Like other Eternals, he can fly, teleport, and manipulate atoms. So many familiar faces will be on the Eternals, and we cannot wait to finally watch the movie. However, these aren't the only Eternals. There are well over 30 of them since the group introduction in the comic. Among the ones that were not announced at the Comic-Con were Zuras, Tina's father, and Domo, an immortal Eternal who answered to Zuras. But all these others we'll see when the movie finally airs. So what did you expect to be cast but was not there? Let us know in the comment section below, and as always, remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell for all the latest celebrity news. Thanks for watching!